Yo, 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 it's your boy Jay Best, and I want to talk about the most recent head coaches to get fired in the NFL. First up, Raheem Morris. And for those of y'all that don't understand why he got fired, I'm going to break this down because it is so simple. The Falcons ended the season 8-9. Same record as the Bucks, same record as the Panthers, who won the division and are going to the playoffs. This year, the Falcons beat teams like the Rams, like the Bills, but also lost to teams like the Dolphins and the Jets. So as the owner, I'm sitting back thinking, wow, we could have really made the playoffs this year if we took care of these bad teams. Arthur Blank, the Falcons owner, not going to be here forever. And he knows that this team could have very well been in the playoffs this year. So I believe that's why he pulled the trigger and went ahead and fired Raheem Morris. Next up, Pete Carroll got fired after going 3-14 in his first season as the Raiders head coach. Now, this is the one firing that I'm really kind of scratching my head about and wondering, why did you fire him? First of all, Pete Carroll is 105. Y'all wasted a year of this man's life because y'all brought him in thinking he could turn water into wine, when in reality, your team just sucks. They brought Pete Carroll in. They brought Geno Smith in. They went and drafted Ashton Jeanty with pick number 6. Like, they made moves as if they were going all in when we all know this team wasn't good. I thought Pete Carroll was going to come here, build a winning foundation, which we know he can do for about 2 or 3 years. Then he'll retire, and then maybe Chip Kelly could learn under him and then end up becoming the head coach. Well, I was wrong because both Chip Kelly and Pete Carroll got fired. Next up, head coach for the Arizona Cardinals, Jonathan Gannon. Jonathan Gannon went 15-36 as a head coach for the Arizona Cardinals. His first season 4-13, last season 8-9, this season 3-14. So I think Arizona really just didn't see the improvement. On top of that, they got to figure out their QB position. So I don't know how much of it is really his fault. But this year, when they lost to the Titans, they was up 21-6 going into the fourth quarter and lost that game 22-21. I think he should have got fired after that. Then last but not least, Kevin Stefanski, head coach for the Cleveland Browns. Now, if you look at his resume, it's not bad. You would think, why would Cleveland move on? I mean, his overall record is 45-56. He's been to the playoffs twice, got them a playoff win, but lost the other 2 games. And then he's a 2-time coach of the year. You would think that's a really good resume to be the Cleveland Browns head coach, but I believe this is a move they had to make because of the future of Cleveland. A couple weeks ago, I made a video saying that the marriage between Shedeur and Kevin Stefanski is not going to work. So they got to make a decision. Kevin Stefanski or Shedeur Sanders. After the Titans game, whenever they took Shedeur Sanders out and ran some kind of wildcat play to tie the game up, that was atrocious. Then the next week, Shedeur didn't have the right wristband to start the game off. Clearly, these two wasn't going to work out, so they chose to go with Shedeur. Let me know what you think in the comments below.